This is not financial advice on Labubu. Labubu is the cash tag for a token on the Solana network that takes its meme for one of the trendiest and most popular toys storming the internet right now, the Labubu. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but that's what my wife and I call it. So, the Labubu is a character that was created by artists out of Hong Kong in 2015. And it almost has a where the wild things are kind of vibe. So that was kind of this inspiration that he took from Nordic mythology. And the toys have become the hottest craze because they're blind item boxes. So you buy a box, you don't know necessarily what you're going to get, so you unbox it. And I think the boxes sell, for $20, but you'll see Labubus on like StockX going for $700. Very reminiscent of the Beanie Baby craze in the 90s. So this toy has kind of taken the world by storm. I knew about it a couple months ago when I got back from Hawaii because a lot of the influencers over there were posting it because it blew up after a South Korean pop star started popularizing it by hanging the Labubu from their purse, I believe. So now you're seeing them everywhere. It is the trendiest toy available. So in cryptocurrency, for somebody to turn it into a project on the blockchain, that makes a lot of sense. This project's almost 9 months old, so the community was definitely ahead of the trend in the Labubu craze because my wife just found out about Labubu, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I knew about it in March, and it's June. So this is a trend that's really starting to catch fire. Who knows what the lifespan of the toys are, but it's the fact that they're doing blind boxes means that there's this element of mystery and risk. So this could continue to scale as a cultural phenomenon, and I think you'll see a reflection in the price action. At the recording of this video, the market capitalization was around $22 million on the Solana chain. It is on 6 of the smaller central exchanges, so it's not just an on-chain asset. The project, like I said, is 9 months old, so people are becoming more and more aware of what Labubu represents and what it means culturally. I don't know if the community involved in developing this asset will start to tie in giveaways or prizes to holders in the form of Labubu boxes, because if I were a developer, that's something that I would do. Here's their X platform that's got almost 16,000 people engaging it, and this is just kind of giving out details about what the origins of this community are, how Labubu became this cultural phenomenon, and why people who hold Labubu have a long runway. So it's theoretically very possible that something like this could go on to scale and become something like the Peanut asset also on Solana. Here's a screen capture of their Telegram channel. It's got over 2,000 people engaging it. Telegram is a fantastic method for the developer of a project to directly communicate with their holders or people who are interested in investing in the project. Telegram is where lots of communities create strategy to execute on raids or posting about their project. So, and it's a CTO. So if you're new to cryptocurrency, a CTO is a community takeover. Here's their holder information. Almost 17,000 holders on chain. As I stated earlier, however, there are 6 central exchanges that have listed the project. So it's theoretical that actually there are more people holding this asset than is recorded in their holder information, because central exchanges hold the total token supply for projects, and it doesn't necessarily indicate how many of their users are holding it. Here's a screen recording of their website saying that this is strictly a fan token, not in any relationship with Pop Mart or the artist that creates the Labu Labu. And it's a fun, fairly well-made website. They outline the origins of the story and how you can enter into the asset. Let me tell you about myself. My name is James Duryea III, aka the TH3 Crypto Kid on the X platform. I have a coffee company called High Volume Coffee Company. And if you're enjoying this video and you'd like to support me or my channel, please go to my X platform, click the link in my bio, and buy a bag of coffee if you can. It really means the world to me to have your support. And please be aware that you're not just supporting me as an individual or my company. You're also supporting multiple communities on the Ethereum network as we take a portion of our profits and spot buy and burn the token supply that I'm the community takeover or lead developer of. So thank you for any and all support you showed to the High Volume Coffee Company brand. The Labu craze could be here for the next couple years, as if done correctly, the marketing and associated around this could really start to tie in and become very culturally significant. You know, there's no shortage of video game opportunities, of co-branding opportunities with food or beverage companies. The ability to co-brand around the Labu asset, or intellectual property rather, is pretty limitless. So it really kind of depends on the goals and aspirations of the project's creator, the artist in Hong Kong. I'm sure they've made a lot of money just off the intellectual property rights of their creation already, and now to have the hottest pop mart toy craze going on, I'm sure the revenue being generated is substantial. So there's theoretically no limit to what the Labu brand does, and in tandem with that, the more the Labu brand scales, theoretically, the more attention this asset on Solana can garner. And that's what makes cryptocurrency special, is we can attach any image to the blockchain and make a community around it. And all it takes is one person of note, one person of substance, one person of influence to engage this space in the blockchain as their space for however long they deem it theirs. And this asset could go off to the races. Like I said, it's 9 months old. The trend of the Labubu is just now starting to really catch in the United States. So it's kind of indeterminative as to what the shelf life or the lifespan of this asset is, but it's most certainly tied to the attention and community engagement around the Labubu toy sets. So this is a very interesting project, and I had to cover it because it's societally of the time and of the essence. So I'm going to start to wrap the video up here. I want to say thank you for your time, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Not Financial Advice 003. More videos about cryptocurrency and how they affect you as an individual are coming soon. As for now, this has been Not Financial Advice on Labubu.